Alright everybody, you know what time it is. It's photo challenge time. Let's get into it. So the challenge for this month is simple. Shoot your hood. Shoot your neighborhood. So if you've been shooting for a while, then I have no doubt that you have gone around your neighborhood and shot your camera off. Because that's what we do when we get our camera. We go somewhere close and we just start clicking away. So I challenge you to go back into your neighborhood for a month and to shoot exclusively your neighborhood. But Talya, that's boring. Why would we want to do that? I don't even like my neighborhood. I don't even want to live here. Who wants to see trash on the ground? People like trash. Is that really a challenge? It is a challenge. I'll tell you why it's a challenge. When you've shot your neighborhood a number of times, you get bored. You think that you have already captured everything there is to capture in your neighborhood. I'm telling you, you haven't. Because sometimes you get stuck in how you see it, how you think your neighborhood is. Sometimes you don't see it how someone else would see it if they came and saw it, if they came to your neighborhood for the first time. So each time you pick up your camera during this month to shoot your neighborhood, I'm challenging you to think differently as you walk around your neighborhood and make photos. You may be asking, how can I see my neighborhood differently? Here's how. Look at different shapes, colors, highlights, shadows. Look for patterns, look for moments. Don't just focus in on the cool aspects of your neighborhood. I used to depend on certain buildings or certain areas I knew had lots of people standing around to capture my neighborhood. I started capturing my neighborhood probably at the start of the year. And I started doing this because I started to notice how quickly it was changing. It's gentrifying. Construction companies are buying up old apartments and houses and they're knocking them down and they're building luxury everything. I mean, we have Starbucks down the street now. Like, my Starbucks is so close, I could get up right now and walk to it and be there in less than 2 minutes. I'm just waiting on the Trader Joe's to come because, man, would love to have a Trader Joe's in this neighborhood. But yeah, this is a challenge because it'll force you to try to see your neighborhood in a new light with new eyes. Try to see your neighborhood as if you're someone who's coming to visit for the first time and think of what they might find interesting, what they might think is unique to your neighborhood. I'm from the suburbs too. I guarantee if I walked around my neighborhood for a month back home, I could find a theme slowly. It may be men with lawnmowers. It may be neighborhood dogs, neighborhood kids. It may be the different shapes and patterns of lawns. Could be citrus trees. Could be neighborhood wildlife. Keep in mind, I'm from Florida. You haven't been scared until you've seen a possum jump out of a sewer. As you go through this challenge, just try to push yourself to think outside of the box. Try to capture your neighborhood in a way that you have never captured it before. And I think this just really helps you as a photographer to not always fall back on your go-to things, the go-tos that you do when you go places. Like if you're someone who always runs to go capture classic cars when you go to a new spot, try not to capture cars. If you're someone who always runs to capture portraits of people, try to capture more buildings. Just try to step outside of yourself a little bit, reset your mind, and open your eyes, and act as if you're seeing for the first time what your neighborhood looks like. Do it with me. Close your eyes. Now walk out into your neighborhood and see it for the first time. It's worth a shot. Before you go, please make sure you like this video as it really helps my channel out, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And like always, I will see you next week for a new video. Peace!